Hi, my name is Megan Lex. I'm here at the Culver City Film Festival with Diana Liu. Diana? Diana Liu. So sorry. And we're here. She just spoke at the actors panel, or in the actors panel, and it was amazing. You said so many insightful things, and I'm so happy to be talking to you right now.
Yes, hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's really nice to be out.
Yeah, good to hear. So, as you mentioned earlier, you're a San Francisco native. Please tell me about how that inspired your move to Los Angeles, and what about growing up in San Francisco made you want to, pursue acting?
Well, what?
What about being from San Francisco made you want to pursue acting?
That's interesting. Let's think about that. What about being in San Francisco? I don't think San Francisco necessarily inspired me to become an actor, but perhaps it helped me become an actor in the sense that it's so dynamic, it's so diverse, there's so many different people, so many different stories that you never saw on TV. I know more recently we're seeing more and more, so that's fantastic, but I think leaping from San Francisco to LA was something that I needed to do regardless, just as a human, because I think leaving there allowed me to grow as a human, to learn about myself, which then lends itself into acting. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Totally. And you also mentioned doing yoga. I love yoga. How do you think that helps you be more in tune with your acting self and lean into that vulnerability side?
I think yoga is a great space. It depends. Some people do yoga for fitness and some people do yoga for the spirituality and the fitness. Mm-hmm. Personally, I used to teach yoga. I did my yoga teacher training in Hawaii, and I taught yoga, and I had to stop. I was like in my early 20s teaching yoga, and it felt really inauthentic because I wasn't teaching necessarily the physical aspect. I was inspired by yoga by the spirituality aspect of it and knowing myself, being connected and going deep. So I felt like a fraud. But I did have like this one student who played soccer, and he'd run up to me and he'd say, Diana, I scored a goal. I'm so happy. It was because of yoga. So that did make an impact. But I think yoga helps you stay connected. It helps you stay grounded. It gives you tools to just be present, know who you are, and stretch, literally.
Yeah, and I love the way you put it, stretching yourself, branching yourself out. And you also mentioned in the panel earlier how you had to tell your parents you were coming to California, well, Los Angeles specifically, and you lied to them about being on insurance. Are your parents happy about you pursuing acting now? Or like, how is like you growing up, I don't know, like change between what you do now?
I feel blessed in the sense that my parents don't tie my worth or my love or their love of me to what I do, even though sometimes it feels that way.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time I booked a TV show, I went back to San Francisco and my mom said, "When are you going to move back home?" I ignored her. And then she said, "When are you going to move back home to make me happy?" And then I said to her, "I wasn't born to make you happy." And I wasn't trying to be rude, but it's kind of putting the point in there that unless you are happy as an individual, like no one else around you will be actually authentically happy. I think now they've accepted it and they've settled, like it's like she's taking care of herself, she knows what she's doing, we don't have to worry about her anymore. And I think that's good for them.
Yeah, I love that. And you're right, you definitely can't be happy unless you can't make other people happy unless you're happy. Like happiness and love is definitely within you, and the more you have it, the more you can spread it. So I love the way you put that. I've also noticed that's a very strong statement to make. I've noticed the roles you play are very strong-willed people. Do you think that's you, or you playing a strong character?
Oh, I think I'm strong.
Yeah.
We grew up in San Francisco, in the inner city of San Francisco, and there were always crazy people around. Like you would get heckled at. I remember a guy whipped out his junk and like was following me in 7th or 8th grade, and I was petrified.
Oh no.
So in order to survive in San Francisco, I taught my sister, you just need to be crazier than them. That didn't work so well in my adult life because then now you're just crazy. So I had to learn how to be honest with that. I can use the strength and the aggression and the anger when it's necessary and not as like a defense mechanism, and it required me to look at myself as what are my triggers, what are my fears, so that I realize oh, I'm not doing this because I'm in a place of truth, of love. I'm doing it because of fear. So just learning how to modulate that. Knowing yourself, actually. Knowing your instrument.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, your body's an instrument. I always tell my friends, health is wealth. When you're not feeling healthy, it's so
Yes.
hard to work and just be a good human. But yeah, I love the way you put that. So you mentioned you have a sister?
I have 2 sisters and a brother.
Okay, and are you the only one that pursues acting?
Yes.
Okay.
Although my sister's a writer, my younger one.
Oh, okay. Oh, hopefully one day you can act in one of her written scripts.
She doesn't write scripts, but yes.
Okay, very cool. And so are they all in San Francisco?
2 of them are in San Francisco and 1 is in LA.
Okay. Would you ever move back to San Francisco, do you think?
No. In the present moment, no.
Yeah. I definitely understand that, especially if you're pursuing acting. And so what are some roles that are coming up and what should we look forward to at the film festival?
Right now, I have a film called And You Are, starring Zach Barak and Jane Seymour, and it is about identity or the loss thereof and finding it. It deals with Alzheimer's, the themes of Alzheimer's, as well as transgender, and it's very... I urge everyone to see it because the writer, Alicia Coppola, I worked with her on the set of 911, and it's a personal story of hers. And when I read it, I was just moved to tears. And she poured her heart and love in it, and the writing is authentic. You have Jane Seymour, you have Zach, they're amazing. And I was just thrilled to be a part of it. And then, of course, I'm auditioning. I have a callback for an action job that tomorrow I'm going to do some gun training for that I'm super excited about.
Oh, wow, that's so exciting. And good luck with that.
Thank you.
And one last question. Would you say, I know it's such a redundant question, but what's your favorite part of acting and this whole field that you're in?
Favorite part? I think connecting with the characters, right? Like when you really connect with a character and you understand the character and you're able to give, and then having hopefully that character come onto screen, whether it's even just your agents and your managers and casting directors watching it, in that moment you are that character, and hopefully me as an actor, I've done my homework and I've done the work within myself to be able to share that. And yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. And do you have any dream roles you see yourself doing in the future?
Oh gosh, in the near future, I want to do an action role. Like I want to be a fighter. I love Lioness. I love Zoe Saldana's character in it. I love strong female women that don't necessarily, you're not like, oh yeah, she's, she just is. I love it.
Well, that's amazing, and thank you so much for interviewing with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your time here. And just in general, good luck with everything. And I wish you the best.
Too.
Thank you.